Let's set the scene. You're a considerate smoker. You follow the sacred golden rule, never smoke inside. You freeze outside, you wash your hands, you chew gum, you spray perfume, you do everything right. And yet, the moment you walk into an elevator or a warm room, everyone knows. In this video, you'll finally understand why you still smell like smoke even if you only smoke outside, and what physics says you can actually do about it. Because right now, you're not just a person. You are a walking, heat-activated, biological essential oil diffuser. And the essential oil you're diffusing is tar. To understand what's happening, we need to shrink down. Your jacket looks smooth, but to a smoke particle, it's a wild jungle planet. Every fiber twists, folds, and overlaps, creating an enormous amount of surface area for particles to land on. If you could magically unfold all the microscopic nooks of one cotton shirt, it could cover a huge chunk of a football field. So when you stand in your lovely little smoke cloud outside, you're not just exposing a body, you're exposing a stadium worth of landing pads. Each puff of smoke sends billions of tar tourists into the gigantic city hidden in your clothes, and they do not book a return ticket. To your eyes, just fabric. To physics, prime real estate for sticky molecules. But why don't these particles simply fall off when you move? Meet adsorption with a D. Absorption is like a sponge soaking up water. Adsorption is like magnets sticking to a fridge door. Smoke particles are attracted to fabric surfaces by weak forces called van der Waals forces. Individually tiny, together they're annoyingly strong. This is why wind doesn't save you. The bond is physical, not social. Wind can push, but it can't easily break those molecular handshakes. You're walking, turning, even light shaking mostly just jiggles them in place. Tiny dance, zero escape. Bonus insight. The fuzzier the fabric, the more surface area it has, which means more space for smoke to cling. So you try to fight back with perfume or deodorant. Brave, but scientifically doomed. Adding perfume molecules doesn't subtract smoke molecules. You're just building a more complicated smell equation. Now, you're not less smoky. You're lavender plus burnt tobacco deluxe edition. Outside in the cold, these molecules are calm. Low temperature means low energy, so they cling quietly and move slowly. Your nose thinks the problem is gone. In reality, it's just on pause, like a movie you forgot is still open in another tab. Then you walk inside. The air is warm, cozy, and ready to betray you. Your body heat and the warmer air start pumping energy into those trapped molecules. In physics, heat is just kinetic energy. More energy means more shaking, until some of those molecules finally let go and fly off. This escape is called desorption, the opposite of adsorption. The particles free themselves from your jacket and invade the room. That sudden cold smoke smell in a warm elevator isn't imaginary. It's physics releasing a cloud that was quietly stored in your clothes. It's not the room, not the building, not even the cigarette you smoked an hour ago. It's your clothes breathing out the past. So what can you actually do other than quitting entirely? Physics has opinions and a tier list. First, fabrics matter. Fuzzier materials like wool can hold more particles than smoother, tighter woven synthetics. One simple trick. Use a dedicated smoking jacket you leave outside or near the door, and don't wear it deep into the house. Second, wash frequency. The more often that fabric meets soap, water, and heat, the fewer particles have time to build up. Soap molecules have a water-loving side and an oil-loving side. They form tiny cages around tar and pull it off the fibers. Water breaks weak forces, and heat speeds them up. Together, they wash away what fresh air could never touch. Ventilation helps a bit. More air means fewer particles in one spot, but it never beats actual washing. So no, it's not just nose blindness or people being dramatic. It's surface area, sticky forces, and thermodynamics quietly running your social life. It's a bit darkly funny. Even your jacket is locked into the cold, emotionless logic of physics. But the hopeful part is this. You understand the rules now. And once you know the rules, you can bend them. Fresh air isn't free. You earn it with soap, water, and a bit of effort. So if you want your brain to smell fresher than your jacket, stick around and subscribe for more tiny pieces of physics that quietly run your life.